Working at St. Francis in 1979. She also worked at different hospitals after graduation, like in St. Ignace, Traverse City, Georgia. But I was lucky, and a lot of us here, to meet her then. She started working in the nursery first, where we met and we became instant friends. We always had between 8 and 17 babies to care for, not like now, because people stayed in the hospital at least 4 days for a regular delivery. We did narrative charting then. We worked 8-hour shifts. We worked the schedule we were given, and we kept our mouths shut because we were happy to have our jobs. Besides caring for the babies, we sorted, autoclaved, and did sewing repairs on the linens. There were no IV pumps and definitely no computers. We counted drops on IVs. We used things called breast binders, flatus tubes, and gave real back rubs. Imagine that. Even though we were so busy, it didn't mean that we didn't have time to have some fun. At the old hospital, there were 2 nursery rooms with our office/exam room in the center. Jane Fonda was really popular then, and Ann and I decided we really should get physically fit. So I brought the tape and got out the bath blankets. We laid them in that center on that hard, like a floor like this. And just as Jane said, lift your toes to the air, in walks Dr. Dosh. And we're like shocked, and he just says, carry on, girls. Another time, when a baby developed some respiratory distress, Ann took out our only big pediatric book and confidently diagnosed it as a pneumothorax. I thought, wow, you know. And she called Dr. Norn, but by the time he got there, the baby was fine. I still think it probably did. Another time, a baby developed something where half of its body was red and the other half was white, like a joker on a deck of cards. And Ann diagnosed it as the Harlequin syndrome. We tried to take a picture of it, but it was such a crummy camera that we had no proof. But I know she was right about that too. I never saw that again. And so time marched on, and Ann learned labor and delivery too. We moved to the new hospital. Times were changing. We were going to teach childbirth classes. They were 4 hours once a week for a month. We were working 8-hour shifts, grueling, 7 days on, 3 off, with little kids, and still we gave time to do that. They were very memorable and informative. This is where Ann became so passionate about teaching. She eventually developed a passion for helping mothers breastfeed. She went to many classes and really took it to heart. Moms would even call her 24/7 at home with questions which she cheerfully answered. Wherever we went, she might be giving a young mom some advice about how to use cabbage leaves or use showers, massage, cup feeding, finger feeding. And she was Dr. Cassetti's right arm. Anything critical came up, he always would say, "Where's Ann? Where's Ann?" Leslie told me one time he said that to her, and she told him, "Ann's not here. You're just going to have to settle for the other size act." We also enjoyed so many times together away from work. All of our shopping trips to Green Bay and Appleton. We'd test someone out, and if we didn't think they could keep up to us, we never asked them again.